became the market leader by changing the mindset of the e-commerce customer. Now, they applied this through 3 product strategies. The first one was with Amazon Prime, that was introduced to the market in 2005. Then they introduced Amazon Echo, that entered to the market 9 years later, and finally with Amazon Go, that was introduced to the market 2 years ago. So that they could be a recurring force in the market, they gave their customers 2 important things. The first one was trust and loyalty, and the second one was access to lifetime package arrival. Plus, they've invested in equipping fully warehousing facilities that allows them to achieve economies of scale and, as a consequence, lower prices. Now, it's important to mention that this permitted them to build a sustainable competitive advantage. Important strength is their huge investment in research and development. Their 23 billion investment in R&D was able to integrate technology in all of its operations. Now, I want to touch upon 4 important processes. The first one is customer tracking, which basically allows the customer to follow its order in every process, as I just mentioned before. Now, the second one is massive data storage when purchasing, which allows the company to get to know the customer better and to customize its CRM. The third one is process control in their warehouses. They use automatic identification in all of its products and processes via keyword robots and other technology processes. And lastly, they want to introduce drones to the market because they will become more efficient and faster, but they're having some issues trying to introduce that as they have to face some US regulations. The third one is cost leadership. Amazon was able to achieve that mainly through a vertical integration. This allowed the company to be more efficient because they have to deal with less providers, less changes in cost, and less bureaucracy. Now, this can be pictured as an example that happened in 2014 with the backward integration when they decided to buy Kiva Systems. That this was a kind of a robot that held in their warehouses. And also 3 years later, when they apply a forward integration, when they decided to build their first plane to start giving delivery for its Prime customers. So, in conclusion, all of this helped Amazon to achieve automatization in all of its processes within its supply chain management.
And I'm going to talk about Amazon. First of all, Amazon is very efficient due to the vertical administration, let them make the shipments of the product by themselves. So this is really important for the company. Also, they have the incredible advantage to be the first engine search in this kind of service. So this is really important for the company. Due to that led the company to stay in the minds of all the customers. And finally, they have a really good relationship with their customers. That's really important because this relationship can let Amazon to have a really good feedback about this service. So this is really important for Amazon, and we think that's the 3 most important strengths of Amazon. Thank you.
Amazon has been criticized for paying less corporation taxes in the United Kingdom in 2017 than it did in the previous years. The amount actually paid was $1.7 million due to tax deferrals. Amazon said it has paid all the required taxes in the United Kingdom and every country that it operates in, but in 2016 they actually paid £7.4 million, equivalent to $9.6 million. The filing was made by Amazon UK Services, a division of the company in charge of the warehousing and logistics operations. It also shows that the e-commerce firm pre-tax profits in the UK leaped from £24.3 million to almost £74.6 million. In Britain, corporations are required to pay 90% of their profits in taxes. The news could involve critics of Amazon who claim the firm and other tech giants are not paying enough taxes in the country, which this scandal damaged the image of the company in Europe, and this was one of their weaknesses, but now they are just recovering from it.
Other weakness of Amazon is the bad performance of some employees, although it usually doesn't happen often. Some of the employees don't usually do their job correctly, so sometimes the objects of some customers arrive with problems. This fact can cause that the clients don't feel satisfied with the purchase made through the platform of Amazon. and therefore there are great possibilities that Amazon loses those clients due to the bad experience that happened thanks to the workers who didn't do a good job when sending the order to the destination required by the client. And therefore Amazon experiences a great loss of money at the moment that their clients stops trusting in the company. Amazon is working on improving this low performance problem of its workers by implementing a strategic control system. This strategic control system is the personal control. Amazon implemented strategy of gamification in some of the deposits it has in the United States. The idea is to be able to motivate its staff to be more efficient in the work. Through gamification, the company seeks to convert the daily task of the workers into a game. Regarding the majority of workers in different roles with points that can be redeemed.
First opportunity that Amazon has is to keep improving the multi-vendor strategy, because it can allow Amazon to enhance more bargaining power with its suppliers and to have better mitigation of the risk. Another opportunity is thanks to the expansion of the internet. Nowadays, countries are taking more into account the importance of the internet. That gives Amazon the possibility to enter in the underdeveloped international markets. And also one opportunity for Amazon is to have more acquisitions. As we mentioned in our project, Amazon bought Jojo.com, which was the most represented retail in China. That was very helpful for Amazon because it could know more about Chinese culture and the locals. And also, one significant acquisition that Amazon had was Whole Foods. For that reason, it's highly beneficial for Amazon to have more acquisitions in the future.
Okay, in order to continue this presentation, I will talk about threats of Amazon. In the first place, we have growing competitions that are companies like eBay, AliExpress, and Walmart that are short-term threats. This last one is the biggest retailers in the world. Also, we have inventory risk that involves damage cost incurred during shipping that should be considered throughput cost. But also we have the relocation costs that are incurred when inventory is transshipped from one warehouse location to another for avoiding obsolescence.